No nonsense gin drinking. All gin and a surprising amount of nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. Je suis Bobby Freeman, as they say in France, and today, my friends, is nothing to do with France. I just like to say je suis Bobby Freeman sometimes. That's my channel, I'll do what I want, god damn it. And today, my friends, I bring you a brand new gin. Well, I think it's brand new, it's fairly new within the last couple of years anyway, because this, my friends, have a look at as I introduce you to Mr. Gin, the rather formally named Mr. Gin. We don't know what his first name is, so I just have to address him by his, oh God, in a formal manner. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But anyway, my friends, this little fellow is as I say, I've not heard this one before. This is fairly fresh to the market. I believe it was conceived during lockdown, as was the case with many people's children, I imagine. And it's made by a company called the Smiling Pub Company. It just sounds lovely, doesn't it? Smiling Pub. I think more pubs should smile. And as I say, I don't really know that much about it, so I say, my friends, we crack on, find out a bit about it on the website, shall? Watch out, watch for it. Oh yeah! After a long and hard year where COVID caused many of us to stay at home, the founder of the Smiling Pub Company started lockdown the same as others and was inspired while watching Suits, which I believe is the series where Meghan Markle was featured. Let's not go there. Once inspiration struck, no time was wasted on the couch and the brainstorming began to develop a unique combination of flavors across a multiple of products. We begin this journey with the Mr. Gin collection. Our concept developers are creating combinations of products that will work wonders and will surprise the best in the industry. Well, that sounds bloody good to me, my friends. And as they said, they have a multiple of products. I also have a couple of their others as well, which I'm going to do in the coming weeks. There's I think it's a strawberry one, and one which is an incredibly unique blend of flavors, which I have never seen before. And I'll leave that to have a look on my Instagram. I did a little, was it a story? Oh yeah, it was gone by now, so that'll be wasting your time. Don't bother. However, do go on my Instagram and follow me anyway. But anyway, this is their core project, their core gin. Okay, so this is going to be taking on the likes of things like, you know, the Sip Smiths, the Tanquerays, the Beefeaters, and the Bombers, Sapphires, things like that. So I say we crack the fella open, see what it's like. So then, it's got a nice little bit tag here, which I think is going to be fairly easy to peel and get open. It is excellent. That's good. Does it have a cork? Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have a little peek. Oh, the black bits go off the top. I think it does have a cork. You know what that means? It's the good old-fashioned cork test. The good old-fashioned cork test. So, does it have a squeak? Here we go. No squeak. Hang on a minute. Is that a cork? I don't know if it's even I'm not sure. This has never happened before on the cork test. I'm going to go in with the cork test, not knowing if there's actually a cork. So here we go. There was no squeak, so go for the full pull. Oh, it was a cork, and what a cork it was! A good, baritone, bassy, and rambunctious cork test. Excellent. I'm very pleased with that. However, it doesn't really matter, as we all know, because it's just a bit of fun. So let's get it in the old... What sort of ABV are we talking here, by the way? We are talking... Hang on a minute, let me get my glasses. Oh, interesting. 37.5, which is usually indicative of the sweeter gins. Now, oh, okay, fair enough. So anyway, let's get a bit in there, shall we? And get my expert nostrils in the glass and tell you what I think. So, nostrils going in... Oh, yes, this smells like a... As I said, it's kind of a core gin, so there's not going to be a huge amount to write home about in terms of sort of unique flavours and aromas and everything, but it just smells like a nice core gin. Nice and junipery in there. Little bit of tangy of kind of sort of citrusy, little bit sort of coriandery as well. I'm liking the sound of this. Let's not mess around. Let's get the tonic in and get it in the mouth. So here we go. I've only done a little bit of gin there, so we just put a little bit of tonic in there. I reckon that's about right. So here we go, my friends. Thank you to all my patrons and my members who are supporting and supplying and paying for the gin on this show. This, my friends, is Mr. Gin, their core gin, which is just called Mr. Gin. What is it? Their signature dry gin. I say to every man jack of you, including and excluding people who are called man and jack. Man? Who's called man? I don't know. What a load of bollocks. Anyway, I say to all of you, cheers. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, you know what? I was I was anticipating, I don't know why, just another gin. I'm sure, you know, many gins are good, and I'm sure, I just had a feeling they were going to be good, but that is a core gin, and sometimes it's difficult to sort of, you know, wax lyrical about these core gins because they're kind of the same, you know, slightly different in balance and flavour and stuff, but that has got quite a unique twist on it. And I would say it's slightly heavier on the citrus side of it. Okay, you've got the kind of obviously a nice bed of juniper, quite a delicate bed of juniper, I would say in there. A delicate bed, the sort of bed you would like to sort of lie in and it might collapse at the moment because it's quite delicate. That's a weird metaphor. Abandon that. That's complete nonsense. But anyway, there is a sort of light dusting of juniper in there. But I quite like it because, as I say, the citrus are coming to the fore, but it's a little bit of a kind of an orangey gin. I reckon they've leaned a little bit into the orange side of it. And as you know on this show, I always like a gin that errs on the side of the orange, and that works very, very well. Kind of hits you when it first dances across the tongue, but it stays with you and kind of hits the tongue and kind of fizzles up into a slightly orangey, but almost you've got a sort of kind of it sort of mixes with the rest of the coriandery and all that sort of, you know, the ginny kind of type flavours, but it's like the orange is leading the charge of the flavours in there, which is, well, it could only be a good thing. Backed up a tiny bit with the lemons as well, I would say, but the lemons are definitely kind of just a cursory sort of waft of lemonage, that's a good word. But all working very well together, finely balanced, I would say, which is always a good thing. I'm always looking for nice balance in flavours, but finely balanced, but with the orange slightly raising its head above the parapet more than the others. A very confident orange, I would say. It's a very orange-heavy review here, isn't it? It's also very easy to drink. Being a bit lighter on the ABV, I tell you what, it slides down very, very easily. I think this could be a nice sort of midweek gin when you just come home from work and you just want to sort of have a few very easy gins. An easy gin? I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does to me, and that's the main thing. Anyway, let's try the devil neat, shall we? I don't think this is going to be for me, but I've forgotten my cup, my no-nonsense gin drinking cup, so I'm going to put it in my tumbler, which is available to buy. Good luck. Oh my god, is available to buy. I've done a couple of videos before this, as you can probably tell, from the section below if you wish so to do. I feel bad for running adverts on this video, honestly. Here we go. Try it neat. Oh, you know what? It's not bad. Obviously, with that slightly less ABV, makes it slightly easier again to drink neat as well. Do you know what? That's actually quite pleasant. I'm not a big neat gin drinker, as you know, but I reckon over a bit of ice, that's actually very pleasant. I was wondering why it was a little bit slightly lighter in the ABV to it initially, but you know what? I reckon I might try that over a bit of ice tonight and try it neat. And as I said, I am not a neat gin drinker. You will not catch me drinking neat gin. However, you may well do tonight. A genuinely new experience. However, my friends, that's clearly an enjoyable core gin. I like that very much. However, what is it going to cost you? Well, it's not too bad at all. It's going to cost you here in the UK 34 English pounds. Let me just check that. I think that's 34 English pounds. 34 English pounds, as opposed to, I don't know if there are any other pounds. I don't think so. I don't really need to say that, do I? Anyway, it does cost 34 pounds. As you know, I like gin to be around the 30 pound mark for the mainstream gins. For the slightly non-mainstream gins, can be up to 40. So that's the closer to the 30 that it is 40. I am officially a happy man. So guys, to sum up, as I say, sometimes when you try a new gin, it's a signature gin. It's difficult to really sort of convey anything new to you because they're all very hovering around the same sort of taste zones. However, I really, really enjoyed this one, and it's nice to have a kind of a nice core gin. I've got all these weird and wonderful gins, you know, sort of unique flavours and everything. But it is nice to have. You know, sometimes you just want a normal gin and tonic, but you want it to be good. You want it to be normal but good. At the moment, recently, I've been drinking I've just finished off the Newcastle gin, which is another British gin, which is very, very, very good. It was one of my top 10 gins of last year. But I reckon I'm looking for a replacement at the moment. Obviously, I've always got the Highclares and things like that, but this one is very, very nice, and I'm certainly going to be looking forward to it. And especially as I'm going to be trying it neat as well. So as I say, this is a fairly new gin to the market. So if you're looking for something new and something that's rather smart and dapper with these little sort of man in a suit there on the front, I would say, my friends, if you see this out there, get it on yourself. I think you're going to like it. It's not going to break the bank, but it's a proper, good old, no nonsense brilliant, nice core gin. And I say to the people, in fact, at the Happy Pub Distillery, if indeed it is called the Happy Pub Distillery, it's Happy Pub Company, people at the Happy Pub Company, I am definitely happy. I'm not in a pub, but I am happy. And I say to you, keep up the good work. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I really enjoyed making this one, actually. If you did enjoy it as much as I did making it, don't forget to express your enjoyment by subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, clicking on the like button below this video, or if you want to support the show, if you'd be so kind to do so, head over to my Patreon page or click the join button below this video to become one of my YouTube members. But until next time, guys, you all know the drill. Take care, stay safe. Thank you to all my Patreons and members, and of course, keep drinking the gin.